Radio check, radio check. Hello, hello. So I was going to do some AC today, and I still may, but I found that Raceroom are actually doing this shopping cart um, uh, content. I think perhaps just for today. I don't know. I kind of had to give it a go. I thought, they're gonna rickroll me or get me into something, some kind of crazy gotcha. But I loaded it up. This is the first time I've actually looked at it. Now they've just changed this as well. Set your rotation once. This is what we were doing. We were changing the wheel rotation for every different car. So yeah, we'll see. See about that. We'll give this a try. Okay. Right. Should have a little bit of sound there. I don't have. Let's see. So I think I do want around 900 here. So do that. Everything else should be as usual. Yep. Okay. Right. No idea what to expect from this. Thought, hey, let's use Suzuka, shall we? All right, that's crazy tiny. Just need to change my. There's huge, huge sound coming through here. Okay, angle. Increase that to 900. It's a bit more like it. Okay. Look like a go-kart. Go-kart wheel, anyway. Tremendous force feedback coming through, like really strong. I can't comment on realistic. 5 years. Didn't like fifth gear up the hill. Oh man, that's they've made it ridiculously stiff, which is, I guess what it should be. It's not oversteering as much as a shopping trolley or cart. Oh, I've got brake bias changes. Nice. 6 gears as well. The rear view is hilarious. Got the aero to go full speed. We have a little bit of super clipping going on up the hill. It's not on the daily races, the chopping cart today. BOP 60 kilos. That's why I'm so slow. Oh man, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. All right. Okay. I don't know why the BOP's on. I keep trying to alter the BOP in Raceroom. Okay. I guess I'm going to come in last, regardless. Got a lot of shopping. Made the mistake of upshifting to 5th up here before. Let's get over the top of the hill, there you go. I think we've got little headlights on the cart there. We'll have to look at the replay after the race. No one's with me here. What kind of an engine does that sound like? V6? You brake quite late. I don't think I haven't seen any go-karts in Raceroom. It's got to be similar to their Formula Ford, maybe. Oh, it's a V8. Or is it a... could be a V8. Oh! Thought I was catching the guy, sadly. This lap's not going to count. Well, I was expecting to be at the back anyway. For a Raceroom car, it's quite forgiving. I was expecting it to be more rev limited or difficult to set up. But it's not on caster wheels, it's on proper kart wheels, so... state of the thing behind me. I don't know if he bumped me there or he didn't change up to 6th the way I did. It feels like a mistake now, I'm looking at it. Oh, there is a NOS. Okay, I might need a control for NOS. I don't think I've made a control for that. Okay. Right, we'll try a race, see what happens, shall we? I need car setup. Is there NOS? I'm assuming there is. General. Didn't feel like I needed to make any big changes to anything. I mean, I could shorten everything really, but I may not be able to. Okay, I need to find out what the NOS button is or should be. Key bindings. We've got boost or NOS or ERS. DRS push to pass. B11. B11. That's R3. Okay, we'll try that. I think I keyed that to be the same as GT7. So we'll try R3. No, that's not working. Okay. No, don't have a boost. Okay. Whoa, I wasn't expecting them to brake. I didn't brake myself before. Why are we braking there? The little headlights on. No. I don't have the push to pass. If there is NOS, it's not on the push to pass button. I'm changing too early, upshifting too early. Unless they found the NOS. Different views. It looks like a NOS tank, but I don't see a button for it. These look hilarious. Don't know if I was hit or just just missed. That's an inline 4, I want to say. Welcome if you're just joining us. Hey, John. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, kind of silly. Might have to try a different track. I swear that's a NOS tank, but they're not. I don't think they're using NOS, so I think we're all right. There's no shopping in the shopping cart either, despite my 60 kilos of BOP. Yeah, you're not wrong. That'll be fun. I'll have a look what the current time trials are, because you might you might be onto something. They might have already thought of that. Wise to their tricks here. Tesco car park, yeah. I think I can probably do Degner 2 in 4th. Oh, he got me on the switchback. Whoops. This might, I thought I'd have to try this because it might get taken away after today. Oh, John. That's no, yeah, we need to get you on Raceroom. It's basically free to play, and their sort of daily content is free. There are a fair few things to give it a go with. Set of free tracks and free time trials to take on as well. Really no excuse not to try it. Unless you've got a wheel that doesn't support, but I don't think there's many of those. Okay. That was quite funny. That was quite funny. We'll have to try one more track maybe with it. Have a look at the replay, shall we? Get rid of practice and qualify. I don't know what's happening now. Oh, tell me I haven't crashed. There's a pop-up somewhere that it doesn't like. There we go. Okay, let's play that one. Moza ecosystem. I don't think that's a problem. But I mean, I don't think it'll take long to download either. But maybe your I don't imagine your Wi-Fi is particularly bad. Let's go for. What are we looking at? This is crazy. This is action camera. I love the feeling of no suspension was very evident in the field. And look at those little silly little headlights. It's hilarious. Look at this. Is that like ballast or batteries in the front of the thing? Is that a fuel tank or a milk bottle in the front? The detail they've gone to for absolutely no reason other than just to have a laugh is quite funny. Yes, this is what we like. A little bit of on board. What are the good classes with great feedback? So, I would say that it was built for DTM, so that's where you would start. That's the best stuff, I would say. That little bit of flame out the back. But yeah, I prefer caster wheels on this, I think. Trying to find one with a really close view of the engine. I can't find one. 8. All over the shoulder job. It's very cool. Let's go back to a bit of action. Well, I think static camera is quite good. All right, let's try a different track, shall we? As John, as you're in the live chat, I'll let you pick. Show you what I've got, and I think I've shown you this before, John, right? I'll just see what the competitions are right now. Have they got that? So the new content is the Alpine A110, and this electric Mini. You can do any of these free to play ones. That's cool. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Just escape. Escape. Back button seems to have not loaded. Back to game. Those are the current time trial competitions. So single event. One more try with this. Trolley. Shopping trolley. So all the ones that don't have a purple circle on are the ones that I own at the moment. Just don't make me do Nordschleifer. Norris ring. Okay, cool. Nice and simple. Yeah, always. I'm the same, man. That's why I love the look of this, because I mean this range of tracks is something else, and there's some stuff on here I'd never seen before. Now you could tell me that iRacing has got it, but I really liked Slovakia ring. Sorry, have I got it right? So what's it called? I like Charade. That's a real place. Sure. We definitely picked it up on I think it is Slovakia ring. There it is, bottom left, Slovakia ring. I definitely tried that and then got it on AC. So it's cool. Okay. Norris ring. Right, be back. Be right back. All right. Okay, man. Cool. It's a car setup. Everyone's on medium tires. I'm assuming that's fixed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just check whether my options doesn't include. Got push to pass, which I would assume is the NOS or boost. I don't see that anywhere. I've got ignition, handbrake. Brake water spray. Don't think I've ever seen that before. So yeah, I'm not seeing boost anywhere. So I think that's just part of the April Fool's gag, maybe, because I didn't feel like they were using that, and they've given me 60 kilos of bop again. All right, Norris ring. I want to say, I think I've seen a World Touring Car race here. Apparently the car does not go in neutral. It looks and feels bumpy, definitely. Got my haptics on and my True Force on the wheel. I'm assuming you get that on your Moser stuff, John. Oof. This is hard to control. This is like when we took the supercarts out to MotorSport. Very little warning in terms of the braking zones here. I'm sure that is a milk bottle fuel tank there. There it is. Closest to the wall challenge. Some good full speed back, but not audio effects through. I do have an affiliate link with Moser, mate. Yeah, I think it should be in the description of the video, but if not, it's definitely in the don't run across the central reservation section there. It should be in my channel description, but code Webbo as always. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have you been able to pick up the Sensit Haptics yet, John? Because that is fundamental now. Oh, that is horrific. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have seen. I remember seeing Brendon in World Touring Cars back in the early 2000s, and I want to say like A1GP, the series that launched Hulkenberg. I want to say that came to Norris Ring as well. Yeah, I was thinking about haptic pedals. That might be the next thing for me. But I mean, I can highly recommend, as you know. Yeah. I liked A1GP, I thought it was fun. Even if Hulkenberg completely dominated the thing. Oh, well, that was good. Slower than everybody as usual. Maybe I'll find some time in quali. No, it did not help at all, and I don't know why I'm getting BOP. I can't figure that out at the moment. If it's connected to the AI difficulty, or it's connected to your last... I thought it was connected to your last performance in single player. Yeah. This reminds me of Lefania, this section. Both faster and slower than you think to that chicane. That's 200, okay. That's 100. But pretty good stopping power. This is a lot. I'm not going to do Norris Ring in a shopping cart or go-kart in future. This is tough. I wanted to try out some stuff on R Factor 2 again, but I cannot get the thing to load up. It just seems to have completely abandoned me. Every fix I find online just doesn't let me in the game at all. Should have been a downshift a second, shouldn't it? Okay. I'm surprised they haven't done like a little shopping. shopping bag or something. That would be funny. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I like trying new things, and while iRacing is good for that, it's not cheap. And it does kind of encourage you, to, I guess, to stay in the iRacing ecosystem because you've invested so much. But when something like Raceroom is free, there's nothing. I don't think there is better. There is better value for money in adding content than Raceroom, and it's the one that I've spent the most amount of additional money on. It's so reasonable. I do need to spend my in-game currency actually. So I wanted to get one of the Euro trucks. That's horrific bumps. They took me out. No lap time for me. AI took me out. Unbelievable. Oh, there they are again. Wow. I was a little bit too close to the wall. Right. I don't suppose the instant replay will go back to that point, will it? Is that the point? A bit further. No, I think we're coming up to it. Look at these cars bouncing around. Yeah, I have a problem with Alpine. That was the curb I hit that I was struggling to hang on. Not a big Alpine fan, but maybe it would be fun. Look at that. Absolutely shocking behaviour. Shocking. Let's just go to... Oh, okay. Doesn't let you quit. Yeah, you don't want to use that curb out there. That's basically pavement sidewalk. Can't even get the power down. The bumps are so bad. Look at that. There's this pit lane speed limiter. That's porpoising to the max. Love it. And we should put some Euro rock pop music to the beat of this. This is like a head banging. And I've taken the slowest possible time to the well, if I hit Richard into garage, maybe that's the way to do it. Yeah, there you go. I think skip. End. Does that keep my qualifying time? No. Great. Okay. That didn't work then. All right. All right. I don't think I'll be able to stick any more of the shopping trolley now. Try something real. The other car's engine notes are just so equal in sound to mine, I can't distinguish them. Get off the central lines, it's horrid. Well, they didn't deal with that first turn well, did they? Why are we going to the left here? There's horrible bumps out here. Any slipstream to be had between the between the bars of the trolley? There we go. That little exhaust, that's cool, and the air intake on the left. Get really up close here. Whoa. Whoa. Well, let me know if you want to see what else you want to see here, and I'll give it a go. So this was in my budget PC worth it video. Well, that's better. Okay. So you can see my kind of review of that on there. Whoa! That was a bump. Yeah. Apparently they're trying to fix like the top ticker and the graphics a little bit. They have done a little bit of a cool update for this quarter. It's quite Spa's returned after a licensing argument. Yeah. Come on, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, dude, this will run perfectly on. This will run better than I've got it running on your PC if you're running that kind of FPS on LMU. No problem. At the moment, I'm locking it to 60, so I get better fidelity. That was completely just the road surface there. Is it VR? Yes. Yes, it is. What VR are you using? There was a new one that looked really lightweight, beginning with P, that I was interested in trying somehow. Obviously, I use the PSVR 2, but I don't use it on my current graphics card. I really think there's no hope. Oh, cool. I mean, the good side, have a look at the back of your graphics card. If it's got USB-C output on it, the PSVR 2 will plug straight into it. And in terms of bang for buck, and if you do still have a PS5, I wouldn't use anything else. It's great. But yeah, the other ones maybe. Oh, they've all stopped. There's some glitch going on. Is it Pico? Something Pico or something like that? That I was looking into. It looks like, you know, fancy night vision goggles, but really lightweight and maybe a bit cooler than the PSVR 2. Heat is a problem after a while. What? Unless you're a naturally really cold person, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing better than using VR for racing, in my view. But it's going to take a new graphics card for me. The PSVR 2, you just get an adapter if you don't have that USB-C out. This is crazy. Yeah, I went back to having a good laugh yesterday of on VR, minus VR guys. No weather in Raceroom, unfortunately. No rain, anyway, at the moment. Wow, that bump is an absolute killer. I'd have to turn the... I've got this at 5 Newton meters, 5.5 Newton meters at the moment. I'm going to have to turn it down because that's insane. You don't get a lot of rain in iRacing as well. Yeah. I mean, obviously you do in GT7 on select stuff, but just check out that leaderboard challenge again because this is what it is at the moment. No, okay, I think I pressed the wrong button there. Leaderboard challenge. So there's a leaderboard challenge for every track and car combination, it looks like. That's cool. But I think it was competitions, wasn't it? So I don't know whether to try these out. I've never tried the Alpine because it's brand new. Obviously these are free to play, and this is going to be the next gen drivers, track drivers against Raceroom drivers, this competition. But I haven't tried these cars at all. There's a couple of LMDH and hybrids in the game. The BMW is very fun. Really like the BMW. And Vallelunga is a new track as well. That's just arrived. Let's try the Alpine at Spa. Given I've not used Spa for a while, you're gonna let me. No assists, obviously. Yes. It's okay. There's a toucan. It's kind of cool. Drawn to a toucan. On ACC, was it? I think they're horrendously ugly cars, but I guess there's a limit to how much that matters. I never tried it on ACC, so I guess I need to try that as well. We ran the BMW M2 TCX, which is in this game as well. I shouldn't say game, I should say sim really, shouldn't I? No Bob, nice. Okay. Oh well, obviously it's a time trial. Right. You have to let me know how the sound comes through, how it sounds. That's cool. I know ACC usually has everything else licked when it comes to sound design. What I love about Raceroom, I may not have put this in the video before, but the off-track textures are absolutely incredible when you're running haptics as well, or True Force audio effects in your steering. They are insane. Like you can feel the ridges in the raked gravel on Raceroom. There. It's just mad. I think this is one of those sims that people have really slept on, and it is getting better and better as well. They're really investing in it. Well, that was a bit quick, wasn't it? I've never seen a series use this alternate piece of tarmac either out of X. I don't know if my field of view's any good either right now. Oh yeah, I did see a bit of frame rate drop there. I don't know if that's lighting or spar or I might be outputting at slightly higher fidelity than I should. It might be robbing a few resources here. I'm up at 98% GPU right now. Yeah, I think this track is a different beast with the new design and new code, all the update that they've done on it. Like, you're literally bouncing across the gravel ridges. I think it's insane. I like the saturation of the colours and the tones here in comparison to iRacing, which I find, you know, really washed out. Great curb texture there through the seat. How's the tyre model? I'm probably not the best person, most qualified to answer that question. I think it's not as it's not as varying as in ACC or in iRacing. I think your driving skill is more of a factor than trying to feel the tyres all the time. But that's just a very unqualified opinion. I think the tyres are a lot more predictable. Maybe that's what the word I'm looking for. I mean, maybe you absolutely love hyper focusing on decimal points of PSI or what current sort of sidewall flex is going through the tyre, but I like to drive, so I prefer to keep it simple, to be honest. I've not really run a lot, if any, long span races, so I don't know that I've taken the tyres too far. I'm trying to get a valid lap in here. This is actually quite tricky to drive. Certainly more going on than in the shopping cart. Yeah, the back end really does want to step out a lot. Really. Brake bias. 56. I want a bit more on the front, don't I? It's the back end stepping out. And what's my TC? TC's on 1. I think I'm braking too late. I think I'm kind of thinking of this as a high performance car and not being gentle enough with it. TC. I've got my dial going the wrong way for TC. Well, that probably looked quite good. Should we instant replay that? And try and set a valid lap now? Oh, you can't? That sucks. Okay. Great crash, yeah. I may not be able to get the replay because I was just wondering how high the traction control went. 6. So I got it on 1. That beautiful, absolute beautiful shine on the circuit there in the sun. Oh, the FPS is really struggling right now. You have to bear in mind that my FPS, I'm running a 3050 and I'm running a stream at the same time, so no. Yes, exactly, yeah. I think I've even left Chrome up as well. I'm running Chrome, which is a stream preview window, so I can read your live chat. It has that on there. I've got SimHub, my G Hub for Logitech. I think I might even have MS Edge on up as well for some commentary I was doing earlier on. So yeah. I'm probably asking a great deal of my PC right now, but it is nice and smooth. What is going on through X? Link the chat to SimHub. There probably is actually. I hadn't really thought about that, or I could just run the chat through it on my tablet that's on the left or my phone or something. So yeah, probably. I mean, chat is repeated on my OBS, which obviously has to stay up anyway. So I can try that. Let's give that a go. Minimize that. I'll just minimize everything that I'm not actively using. Steam's on as well for the anti-cheat. Discord's open. I'm so lazy when it comes to good PC health. So lazy, it's unreal. Okay. That is pretty much everything minimized apart from OBS. Yeah, I have turned down graphic acceleration in Discord, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm now at 97 still, GPU, but FPS has crept up to 52, 51. CPU 60, 70%. A little bit harder for me to read the chat. I could just run my text-to-speech instead. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to decipher what the AI bot is saying to me. Let's try and actually take Eau Rouge a little bit more cautious this time. Yeah. Also, I can't see how many people are watching the stream if I do it like this either, but that's alright. I can just interact with people. Ah, people who choose to interact with me. Right, I'm doing okay. I think I'll just restart and then make sure that my BB is okay. It did hold. Okay, good. I might even go to 57.5. That rear end still through Jackie X still wants to step out on me. Might be upshifting a little bit early here. Don't put it in neutral. yeah, the classic cars, the older stuff, and the really junior Formula cars, they're a hell of a lot of fun to drive as well because of the rev matching. I think they're going to give an option to dialing out the rev matching, but I don't really want that. I'm not testing, no. I don't know that they'll give me anything, to be honest. I don't think they need little old me, do they? Same with AC, that AC thing. So I had an email exchange with the Assetto Corsa mods people, and they were like, "Oh yeah, interesting. What would you like to propose?" And then their social media guy just was like, "Nope." So I don't know whether they shut it down or what. That's just funny. It's really like polite and interested email exchange, and then just completely one word shut down on social. I really want to make more of their stuff. Make more content with it because it was fun. Classic F1. Well, it's fun to have the 2026 cars. Did you ever buy that, by the way, or test the Haas, John? Yeah, do you know what? One of the thoughts I'd had was that I could do what I used to do with F1 24, I think it was. Yeah, I remember you saying now, John. Sorry. What I used to do with F1 24, I think, was I used to predict the race, the upcoming Grand Prix race result, using F1 24 and the AI and the latest kind of performance balance and everything. And I put that as one of the things I thought I could do with them, commentate, you know, over the result of projected Grand Prix, because it's insane what they're doing. They had the Red Bull, the Racing Bulls, Japanese livery up after qualifying. So in time for the race day, they had the new livery up. It was mad. Yeah, I think I'm the same. I probably need to update. But it's kind of not meaningless, but it's reduced usefulness. I cannot do Eau Rouge. It's reduced usefulness if you don't have the updated 2026 tracks with the straight modes and the harvesting and everything. But yeah, the thing is, they're just so much better than the official game designers. Like, I cannot believe how quickly they were able to do that stuff. Antarctica, nice. Yeah, I couldn't believe it how well and how quickly they were able to get all that content up in comparison to you know, the official F1 Simcade. I mean, even the F1 esports, competition, they're still using the 2025 ERS DRS. They've upgraded the liveries, but the multiplayer car version, so there's no cosmetic difference between the car models. This is the official thing. And then on Assetto Corsa, it's all working really nicely. So yeah, very, very odd. Should we try the new BMW Mini as well? Was that in the competitions? It was, wasn't it? And it's free to play. The Tatus F4. The Porsche GT-R3 is also fun. And I'm always going to be a sucker for the Super Tourers. Probably know that. That's the official. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm never going to be able to get into that. All right. Okay, there it is. Right. This is an electric car, so I don't know if there's boost or not. Nice. And all the official liveries as well, apparently. Yeah. And all the official liveries apparently favour blue. Great deal. I can't remember what track I was supposed to be going to. Was that Ardria? I think it was. The official game is terrible on PC. It's horrible to navigate. Right, yeah. I haven't bought. I got a demo, a 1 hour, 5 hour demo of F1 25. I still haven't bought it, and I've turned down commentary work because I haven't bought it. But yeah. One thing you could do, John Deller, is you could join the channel as a member if you can't find an affiliate deal somewhere. I think if I say the word join, you can tell me this actually. If I say join, does the join button sort of pulsate or flash in some way on the channel, on the video you're watching? I was told it would. Oh yeah. It doesn't. Ugh. Well, it is as lifeless as you would imagine an electric car to be. Give us gears, at least give us manual gears. Or the sound of manual gears. Just give us something. These electric cars. Yeah, that's... Of course, gear-wise, I use that a lot to judge my speed. I find judging speed incredibly hard on electric cars, but... And speed entries and everything. That's a straight on. Uninspiring, yes. But they've got a big push. Like, it's the official license of the championship, and they've got, you know, official competition against the track drivers. Well, it certainly locks up and doesn't steer. But yeah, you see this sort of these waves of bounce here. This is just gravel texture, but it's not coming through the seat weirdly in the Mini. No handbrake. So at least I could have some fun drifting it. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I mean, I said on the race post on socials on Insta today, I said, you know, why doesn't F1 just open up aerodynamic and chassis-based regen development for the batteries? I get why we need the batteries. I think it's silly to have taken away the MGUH, but because that was something that was happening under the skin and didn't affect the cars in an audible or way in which the drivers felt. But I know that there was a lot of exotic materials being used in the MGUH, and the manufacturers didn't want to use it anymore. But if you open up chassis development for chassis and aero development for regen, and you just say, have at it, fill your boots, do whatever you want, you will get road relevant design technology happening. They will do everything to free up that engine to be able to drive properly. And you will end up with, I would have thought, really good news, really sort of world-changing tech. Yowzers. There's a reverse gear at least. So this is... There you go, you can't change up if you're going backwards. This is okay, I guess. I mean, it's fine. but I don't think I'd be able to stick. I would say the shopping cart was more instant fun, and it's an April Fool's joke than running this. Mm. 6 business days to get down the straight. And I mean, even that corner's full, it's flat out. And I don't even feel the exciting torque in this bit, in this Mini. I don't know what speed to tackle this turn up. This is not the track for this car. This was not a good choice. This is boring. In the first 2 sectors, anyway. Oh, it's no. I thought it was going to let me get away with that one. Interesting little attempt at a drift there. You actually have to be full on the brake to get that. Can you show me what that sign says? I might want to read that sign now. Track time. No, it doesn't feel heavy. I think it's power steering. So the shopping cart felt heavier than this. Like in the hands, anyway. I guess you feel the weight in the braking. I don't feel like you're getting quite the electrical, the regen engine braking that I would expect to get as well. Yeah, I think only really in the long braking zones and lack of braking performance do you feel the weight. Not in the in the wheel, in the steering. Yawn. There's a massive lock up there. Right. Call me impatient, but in their March update, they did sort of make a big a big fuss about this car, and I can see why they've done it, but I don't think it's for me. I think on a day where I've got more patience, maybe I could push for that, but not great. But I do love the classic car content for sure. I've not driven Ardria Raceway. That might be fun, but that's a premium, sadly. I'm guessing that means I can't launch it, right? I was gonna see if I could get out of unranked jail. Yeah, I've got to buy Ardria, so that's, there you go, 86 pence. No, sorry, that's £5. Well, it's 86 pence with all my in-game currency taken away, but I did want to buy something else with that, I think. Yeah, the in-game's currency. I think you can earn it for leaderboard positions and rank races. And I got a freebie if you like register your name or account. It says OBS is disconnected. Just check. We're all right. I think it's reconnected. Okay. But yeah, you can earn cool stuff with that, which is good. But yeah, I got a freebie for 500 VRP for that, and they've actually got some partners in here. Sorry, VRP drivers. And you'll recognise a few streamers. Dave Cam from YouTube. Obviously, I know Heinemann, Real Drivers, but they've also got James West Gamer Muscle. I have so much time for Game of Muscle. Really enjoy his stuff. Dan Camish from BTCC, Alex Young, F1 tester, and they've got like their favorite car track combo and a challenge against them. I don't think that earns you anything, but it might do. Maybe I'll get on there one day. Yeah, let's go back to single and do something cool. If there's something you want to see, John, shout up. But these are the cool content. Obviously, what I've got above and what I don't have below. But I do love a touring car, so that's what brings me to all this. Proper super GT3 style DTMs. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I did buy like the content pack, but there was a decent amount of regular content for free, just to give it a go and try stuff out. And there's always a new free car and track combination every week as well. Carrera Cup. I don't know if I've tried that one before. There's a P1 prototypes and the P2s. Just looking at the 992. I don't really know the difference between a lot of the Porsche. Yeah, this BMW, I really like this BMW from LMU style, and the Super Tourers as well. I was very tempted to buy the Laguna. The Volvo is pretty fun though. The Lada is horrific, horrid, horrid, horrid car, as you would probably expect. I might try this one. I don't think I've tried this one before. Thanks, man. I have no idea. I will look into it if there's any referral, but thanks, appreciate it. So track wise, there's a fictional Raceroom track Raceroom raceway. So you've got Stowe comes for free, if I seem to remember, but I bought Silverstone. But I sense that you want to see Nords, even though I'm appalling at it. To stop me if you don't want to see Nords as the tourist. That's very cool. Let's do this so at least I know part of the track reasonably well. I will not do practice, I think. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's what I love about this game. Just stuff you just don't see anywhere else. Stowe's very interesting as a configuration of Silverstone. Assen. I don't know if you played the GT Gran Turismo edition that had twin ring Motegi in it, but I did used to like that as well. I don't think they've got Indy cars, which is something I'd like to try on AC that I've got but not tried yet. What are the 5 layouts of NURBS? Yeah, I might come on a bit later on or tomorrow or something with some AC. I assume you're sort of able to watch most times that I'm awake. Talking of most, Autodrom Most, that's a good one. But having Poe and Macau are super, super cool on an official, properly coded, non-modded thing, I think is amazing. Salzburg Ring. That's quite boring if I remember correctly. But I was massively impressed with Slovakia Ring. That's why I picked that up on AC. Maybe if I do a track I know reasonably well, shall we? They've got the motorcycle version of that as well. Right, let's try the classic F1. Nice. Cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, a lot of my work at the moment is going through SVR or through Ukraine Racing League's channels. Did you look at Ukraine Racing League, by the way, for their F4 competition on iRacing? Because I'm calling that tomorrow, Saturday, sorry. And so you could join that championship. I think there's a bit of room. There's 28 cars at the moment. I tried to turn qualify that off, didn't I? So this is probably going to have rev matching on it. I've got a light. Have got a light. Dogleg, H pattern, gearing as well. Great texture. What time? 3 p.m. Saturday is race start. Practice opens. Sorry, qualifying start. Practice opens like 90 minutes beforehand, I think. I'll link it you. I'll grab the link. I put it actually in Malacca's. Oh, I think they've killed the rev matching. I think I'm going to have to turn that back on because I can change at any point. Yeah, it'd be amazing to see you at in the URL. These sound so good. I want to stick a good drift on it as well. How long is your Nord's endurance, John? That frightens me to death. I think that's the new. Is that the new curbs at Daytona that GT7 doesn't have? 4 hours. Is it? It's a TCR, or what type of Civic is it? It's a Civic Touring. Sounds good. It sounds like the F4 will be somewhat discombobulating for that, but there's a big mix of ability in the F4, I must say. Don't know where my tyre barrier is. There it is. Okay. TCR, nice. Okay. I remember hearing something about those new curbs for the Rolex earlier this year. Other watch manufacturers are available. That they changed the curbs, and I have not seen that type of curb before at the bus stop. Lost it again. Lost the lap again. I'll have to show you what TCRs we've got in here, whether we've got the Civic or not. I know R Factor 2 has a bunch of paid DLC for the BTCC cars, and the official liveries and stuff. But given that A, R Factor 2 didn't run great on my machine, and B, I can't even get it to start at the moment, I'm hardly likely to be paying any additional DLC money out. That's cool. So is Larry running in the Enduro as well? I wouldn't imagine he'd be happy in a Civic. Right. There's a 60 kilo bop again. I'm going to see if I've missed the setting for that. So it neuters things a little bit because these classic cars did have the rev matching that I fell in love with after hating. And it's gone again. Just see, is that gameplay option there? I love like learning that about the cars. Like it felt like you were really, really driving like sympathetically to the car. But I don't know if they've actually taken it off everything, which would suck. Nice, nice. And that series is all at the Nords, right? That's just like an LLS type situation. Why has it put me on novice? Manual with auto blip. Yes, okay. I do like the blip. Although I don't really understand blipping properly. Not downshifting anyway. But the mid-change lift upshifting, that's super cool. I can't find the setting now. All right, okay. Let's run the race then. Great sound through the seat. Can't see much from this driving position. I have got the AI down a little bit. Testing and embarrassment purposes. They're alright once you're at racing speed, but navigating each other in close proximity does make for some interesting occurrences, as with most sims. Okay. Don't know why they're so slow. A straight line. It's probably the AI. maxing out. Turn across them. Feel like they should add Goodwood here. Damage model in ranked. Oh yeah, so damage model in ranked. Oh yeah, so it has a good reputation for a lack of netcode. Raceroom. I don't know if that's because the majority of drivers are in a similar geographic region. It's heavily European Raceroom, or what it is, but it does have a pretty good reputation for lack of netcode. But something I found out to my horror was the first rank race I tried, I used the free content. And that is a massive no-no, apparently, because that is where all the trolls are. So it's a very clean community generally, but apparently the trolls hang out and just smash people up on their first rank races that they're exploring multiplayer. And it was a massive disincentive for me because I'm just not here for it. I just don't have time in life to deal with people like that. But yeah, there's one of my first streams on the 20th of December when I ran all day. I tried that in one of the free cars and I got taken out in the final hairpin of Mantorp Park just by somebody. I don't know if it was mistaken identity or just pure spite that I was finishing ahead of them, but yeah, I got taken out in a big way and it totaled the car. Damage, like graphical damage and damage that you feel, really good in the game, I would say. And a lack of netcode is very welcome. Oopsie, tried to get the inside line there and didn't want to let me. Some nice day to night transition. I was thinking about doing like a championship campaign on single player as part of a stream at some point. Might be fun. Oh yeah, I like a bit of that. Yeah, nice. Okay. I think you can set up custom servers, so you could run with friends as well. Yeah, exactly. There's definitely leagues around. I'm in the official Discord server of Raceroom. Well, dude. You do get penalties for like off-track excursions, but not pushing people off the track like that. Does look like tracks with high top speed, long top speed sections. I need to turn the AI up. I just can't qualify at the moment. Nice. I think I want to see the replay of that one. I think that'll be fun. Did it do? It did the mini thing. Oh, it will have the replay of that Alpine crash as well. Let's see if we can actually delete this, or is it just it doesn't want to? I think there must be a pop-up on another window somewhere that's not like a "Are you sure?" kind of thing. There you are. It was a "Are you sure?" I hit enter and it was all right. Let's just have a look at this. Get rid of that. I want to see this actually. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, yeah. Let's try and figure something out. We'd have to get other people involved. I was trying to get Larry to try this, but he's made me follow him to ACC, then AC. Now he wants me to follow him to iRacing. Will he follow me to Raceroom? I think the problem is that his triples and graphics card combination aren't supported natively very well. But I think this quarter they've done a big update of triple native support without running NVIDIA, whatever you call it, NVIDIA's workaround for stuff. So I don't know it particularly well. That looked like a good camera, didn't it? I do love the camera work on this. It really is fun. That looks cool. Sound is really rather good. I think it'd be well fun to... nice, okay. No, totally, absolutely, yeah, yeah. It is definitely illegal. That looks pretty cool, I would say. And I do like... I don't know if there are keyboard shortcuts for this, but there is like a free flight camera. So I can literally do that. I don't know any other sim that lets you do something like that. There is an aerial, helicopter style. I could trim that. That was me being rubbish again. Really figure out what they were up to there. Oh, there you go. Controls F1. So there are a bunch of... If I learn these, I could commentate over this kind of situation. If I did a print screen or something of that, that would look really cool, I think. Might have been something like that that I bought before. And what's really cool, actually, really, really cool, is if you go to buy this, then the RRP is reduced by the amount of cars or tracks you already own. So you still make a commensurate saving. Just mind blowing to me that, you know, the way they've thought these things out. So there's no kind of buyer's remorse. The next offer that comes out, there you go. For me, it's £1.26 to get to get everything because it's all been done for you. And if you want to just run stuff you've never run before, man, it is just the best. So I mean, to get Sonoma, and a couple of cars that might just be a livery, yeah, one livery, and then a car. To get that for £1.26, find me a place that, find me a game that does that somewhere. It's insane. Yeah, just wondering what other. I've never heard of Bilsterberg down there. Avus I have. Valkenburg, no. Another Swedish track, never heard of. Anderstorp I have heard of, but never running anything. I think Twin Forest is a fictional one. Oh, nice. Okay, it's a head-to-head race of champions. Okay, that's very tempting. Very, very tempting, Twin Forest. I got a race of champions style figure of eight thing on AC, but I haven't been able to load it up yet. Yeah. Nice. But have a look at the configuration of Slovakia Ring. Oh, it won't show me. That sucks. There's only one layout anyway. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, we were just talking about TCR. There's WTCR and regular. So there is a Civic TCR in the game, and I don't. They've just got different color options. They haven't got like old British touring car liveries. These are the. Remember when the Chevys sort of took over? That's a nice Civic, is it not? That Castrol. That's a very nice looking Civic. Tiago Montero's Civic, nice. Okay. Yeah, this is the era of WTCC that I used to watch a lot. I don't know about WTCR. I don't think I've ever watched it, but I remember Chevy showing up and taking over, just bossing everybody. But the touring car, I really wanted to buy one of these, the Raceroom truck, but I've now picked up one from. You talk about Alitalia livery. That's my Gran Turismo 7 suit, and I got into a Ferrari Testarossa last night in an Alitalia livery. So suit, that was pretty cool. Touring Classics. These are the old Beamers. That would be fun to run a series with these ones. Pretty well matched. But what am I thinking of? The old classic DTMs are cool. I do like those. There's the 190E. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Audi TT Cup cars are cool. I like them. So the A110 Cup was a gift. Is free content. That's a nice livery. I like that one. Sometimes they just give you one livery, but this is brand new content, presumably sponsored by Alpine, which is why it's free to the users. This thing is undrivable. Yeah. Single car series are the way to go. This Praga's fun to drive in. Actually, it's really quite a lot of fun. Silhouette series. So these are like that M2 CSR, I want to say. But this is where it's at, the Super Tourers. There isn't the estate Volvo, sadly. But this old Renault Laguna, I don't know if you're of a similar BTCC vintage to me, but the yellow and blue. I loved the Megane that predated the Laguna, but yeah, those are very, very cool. And the old Alpha, the Audis that won everything. Love it. How much were they? The silver Audi is, yeah, £5.99 VRP, roughly €6, I think. It's very, very cool. I wanted to try and catch that crash, didn't I, on the replay? I do love the fact that it just also saves the replays. It's probably taken up my hard drive or something chronic. How late do you work, John Are you finishing up soon, or what's the situation? Oh, It's taking a while. Did I crash shortly before I quit out? I forget now. 1 in 4 all the way till 10. Ouch, dude. That's not fun. Rather you than me, I'm afraid. Should be grateful. Oh, was it about there? Was it that lap? That was an oversteer out of Lefania, wasn't it? Must have been quite early, I guess. That doesn't tell me much. Yeah. There it is. Nice. Right, this should be fun to watch then. Okay, I might have to play this a few times. Let's do this. I'll send this to my French friend Risback, I think. Let's go for the aerial first. Slow-mo aerial shot. Because I'm in time trial mode, it didn't damage, unfortunately. Which sucks. Let's go back again. Maybe do the following. Look at that little. I like that little artifact that it had in there. uh, chase cam. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. This will make you sick. Oh, I love it. That was good. That was good stuff. I'll try and do it, record it clean now. Very cool. Enjoy that. Let's just have a look for a good camera. We've got a good onboard. That's not going to help me. What is happening? That's good. I like that. It's really fun. Attached car, but free flight. So we get a good look at a sort of VR-like experience here at the cockpit detailing. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know why there's no rear view out there, but I've never seen a game be able to do this kind of thing before. Again, another really cool feature. It's a bit flat, so like the light effects aren't moving with the camera head, but the mirror isn't moving. No need for a review. Yeah, yeah. Maybe we should fix that. Oh wow, okay. That's not what I was expecting to happen at all. Okay. Cockpit. Cockpit won't give us much we didn't see before. Moving with car. That's that. Okay. Let's try it from the static cam. I bet that looks good. Is that the right place for the static cam? Yes. Nice. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm boring boring you. That's funny. All right, let me just have a look at the multiplayer because I was thinking about this stuff. So you can enter the Alpine A110 Cup. Um, and then they have long form specials. They do have them. But they had some problems running I think they promised a driver swap Le Mans race and it ran for about an hour and then died on everybody. But there are long special events as well. That's pretty cool. The the Portimao circuit here is really good. I really like it. This track. Yeah, the upcoming calendar weeks. I haven't announced next week's yet. But there's always something free to drive every week, sorry, on the dailies. And I think I could do Macau. I wouldn't want to, but I think I could do the Macau TCR. I got a TCR, yeah. So that's one of the free cars that you want apparently to avoid entering competitions that have got free cars in them. But maybe I just picked a bad day. When it was Christmas, I imagine, there was some bored kids around messing around. So what I may do is try one of these freebies as well. Yeah. Yeah, when you get this online racing pack for stupid cheap, yeah, you might as well. I got something very, very similar, as I said, in the at Christmas. It was the Christmas online racing pack, but as you can see, it's like virtually the entire next one that's out. I'm tempted for Twin Ring. How much is Valley Longer? £6.92. Okay. For that Mustang IMSA GTO, I didn't see that, or I don't know if is that in the silhouette? The GTO Classics. Nice. Okay. That's got to be a bit of fun to race in the Lotus Group. Yavora. And oh yes, I didn't tell you about this. You can test drive anything. It's ridiculous. And it's not even that limited. I mean, it's limited to the tracks you've got, but you can literally test drive any car, which may be why they gave you the BMW for free. Current discount items. Yeah, there you go. That's the one I bought. Can't remember how much it cost. Like 15 quid or something. So for instance, let's see what crazy stuff there is. I don't think I've tried the truck. I should probably test drive the truck because I'm interested in that. I don't know if it's going to be any better, different to the one in AC that I picked up as a free mod. Some good looking liveries out there. Well, that looks fast standing still, that one. Test drive. That's really cool. Did you wanted to see Stowe? There we go. Let's do that. Oh, they do demo drives. I didn't even know that about iRacing, to be honest. I think they may have taken away my rev matching, which is a bit sucky. Wait. So as a spectator, I think I can do race monitor, and I can go ahead and commentate on stuff as well. I should probably try and learn that stuff. Is the bop on here? I don't think it is. Why have I got bop on? I think you can do telemetry stuff. Is it under car setup? Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Are you seeing bop anywhere? Why have I got bop on the flipping car? Not on here. Pit stop presets. Okay, nice. But yeah, I don't understand the bop. But I figure that must be in something I've got, some setting I've got somewhere. That's funny. Oh, yeah, so you're basically changing through the gears super fast. You have to be really patient with the gear changes. Eight. We're stuck at 8. Okay. Remaining water. Oh, okay. That's your brakes. That's your water. That's your water cooled brakes. So how are you supposed to combat that? That's the thing. Won't let me change down from 3rd. I don't know how to drive a truck. Clearly changing way too late as well. So what is the deal with the water? Does that, I presume that must refill? I mean, remember the track. I don't even know the track. Stowe circuit. You can go to 1st. This would be ridiculously fun in VR, wouldn't it? Oh, that's a bit of wheel shake. What does high and low mean? So what will happen if I run out of water, do you think? Yeah. Right, so every time you're running the brakes or riding the brakes in any way, water drops. I presume there must be a refill tank somewhere, and you've got to remember to... Say time to find out. I think we might be a long time waiting. And I know I haven't done a keybind for it. I mean, it's fine until this corner, and then it is really hard to get around this corner. So third is the way to go. Alright, I'll drag the brakes. No, it's not. It's not letting them out. Yeah, it is. Okay. I bet I just have no brakes. That'll be the fun part, won't it? Oh, I love that sound. That's really good. That's really you've heard lorries and buses make that noise. That's a fourth gear corner, believe it or not. You have to press the brakes quite hard to drag them. That's cutting track apparently. Okay. I saw a worn grass section. I thought I'll get away with it. I was wondering on AC whether you can get a caravan. I'm gonna look for that in a minute. Maybe you could, Jandalo, while you're on on another laptop. Is there a car and caravan for caravan racing or bendy bus? My a friend of mine used to. That was his best idea for a race series, was bendy bus racing. I think you're okay on the curb, you're just not okay on the touching the grass with the inside wheel. Just constantly seem to be hitting the rev limiter in these turns. And I think if you touch a cone, you're probably dead as well. You do see a bendy bus. Come on, we've got to do a UK time equivalent community night on Malaccas for bendy bus, have we not? Maybe there are like articulated lorries or something like similar to a caravan. I'm assuming that must be kilometers an hour. 150 odd in a truck. Good sound effects. Good wheel effects as well. I'm tempted now to have a look at the instant replay and have a look inside the cabin. That looks good. Oh yeah. Low down camera looks really good with this. Presume this is action. There must be water coming out the brakes there, I'm guessing. Okay, and then I do camera, and then I do attach to car. Right, let's have a look at this. Look at that. That's really quite good. Now, as far as I know, the seat should bounce in a lorry like that. The detailing is good. Is that Pirelli P0s as well? Whoa, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Right, let's do that. And then go to free flight from here. We go. There we go. Now we can look inside properly. We've managed to find a portion that's in shadow, so that's not ideal. Why is there a spare seat in the lorry? Go to cockpit, and then that's what I did before. Great reflections, actually, when you think about it. That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's Pirelli P0's truck mode. That's good detail. The tyre deformation's pretty good. Another cone goes begging. Pretty good. Pretty good looking coverage. Yeah. These would be just stupid fun to race, I have to say. I might think about auto gears for them. It's just too many changes. A lot of weight management to track as well. Sweet, okay. Right. I can't figure out this bop business. Why have I got a bop on? Must be in the single player mode and get that off because it's driving me crazy. Not gonna be in settings. Come on, sort it out. What is that? I can't remember what the life thing was. Is that help? Yeah. Okay. So I do have tyre wear and I do have damage. But I've had it off this whole time. Now that was great. Nice rule customs. Those are your core content then for Raceroom, by the way. There was variable. I did have adaptive AI at one point, which I might try back on, but I don't understand why I'm getting bop. Yeah, so I think they are like they've had a resurgence Raceroom. I think it might be after they made it free to play, or so just or they've had an injection. They did a big splash screen while on the loading screen they were hiring devs, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think they are. I think the licenses cost a lot, but I would take kind of fantasy and even like fancy cars and tracks and set championships and stuff over real stuff if the licenses are a problem. Oh, for me, maybe. I don't get a lot of free time, especially in the middle of seasons like this right now. So I do have a window, a small window right now, but a lot of the time I'm doing a lot of commentary, so I might do quite a bit this weekend if I've got availability. But I am not understanding the bop, and that's frustrating me a bit. Is it in gameplay or something? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to do some sample commentaries of online races, actually, both on this and LMU, just to test my system as much as anything. You can see stuff is on ultra and high on my low end system. I think that having the hands on wheel and hands is something that massively affects the performance. So I think that's why I turned that off. I'm gonna have to look up bop. It's not in there. I cannot figure out why I keep getting bop attached. Oh, you'll be fine, dude. I'm sure if you're running iRacing and LMU in a a significant way. Yeah, I can't. Why? And I'm only running a single monitor as well, I have to say, on this system. I presume you're one of the special triple people. So I think this is new, this triple screen resolution. I think that's a new thing. Oh, nice. Okay, an ultra wide. I'll see what. I'm assuming was that a 2160? I don't know. Is it curved as well, the ultra wide, or not? Yeah, definitely. Why? Where's Bob? But you can set up championships, which is cool. Thought it was like Success Ballast or something that they had, which is BTCC and World Touring Car. I'm gonna have to look up how to do the why I'm getting there's success way off. Right, okay. That's good. I know people don't really like that in racing circles, but I kind of do. So DTM 2013, what happens to that then? Cut track. Okay, sweet. It's really cool. Right, I think that's me for this stream. And I will, yeah, obviously you've got the notifications on now. Appreciate your, I would imagine, yeah, it does balance field. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, right. That's me for today for this stream. I don't know what I'm doing later, but thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you soon.